What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com here, the brand new video. This time we're looking at the white Maroon 6s. So. You just probably checked out the white cement 4s, and now, of course, the Jordan 6 white Maroon. As the guy who runs the Bring Back Nike at Jordan page and who has been pushing for years, expect me to be picking up the retros done right. And this was a retro done right, in my opinion, of course. It's a late video, I understand, but one that had to be done nonetheless. Overall, super pleased with them. Most of you know that they did something a little different with the soles. Soles are like a little milky, and which is, it doesn't totally bother me, but I really wish they would have gone with a little bit more clear, like the original. But it is what it is. Otherwise, they're good to go. Have the Nike Air branding, of course. So the Nike Air branding never really stood out. Was never as problematic for me as far as the shoes go. The 5, definitely, it bothered me that they don't have Nike Air on the back. The 4, definitely. The 3, definitely. The 6, not as much, but I prefer my 6s to have the Nike Air on the back, hands down. It looks better. It definitely looks better. They were designed that way, to take up this space. This is the billboard for them. This was it. Just to slap a little tiny Jumpman on the back, it was kind of like But for the Jordan 6, it doesn't bother me as much. But anyhow, you already know this colorway has never been retro ever. This is the first time, and they did it with Nike Air on the back, and this was 2015. Fingers crossed that all the 6s come back with Nike Air again. They should just do it. Why not? Personally, I would pay for that. I know some of you wouldn't, and that's fine, but and I would understand why you wouldn't if you already have the one that has the Jumpman logo and you don't really care about that. For certain individuals like myself, I grew up with the Nike Air. I grew up with it. Those are my memories, are with this on the back. I don't know anything different other than that I also grew up, seeing that they would throw the Jumpman logo on the back of fakes. In the early 2000s, you had the Retro Plus models that had the Jumpman logo on the back. But when you would see like a black and infrared pair of 6s with the Jumpman logo on the back, automatically, all those are fake. That's how it was back then. Eventually, Jordan Brand said, well, we're just throwing Jumpmans on the back of all our stuff. And right away, you're like, they look fake. I don't even want them, at least for me. But anyhow, I'm just glad to see this, and I hope that Jordan Brand continues to step up the quality, the shape of the shoes, as well as the Nike Air. Don't let it just end there. Let's bring back the shapes and the quality completely. If we're making complaints that, the shoe is super uncomfortable, and the consensus is that it's uncomfortable, then let's try to make it more comfortable. I mean, the Jordan Brand is part of the community, obviously, and even though there was a report, Matt Powell said the sneaker collectors are a small portion of whatever they want to say, the reality of it is that sneaker collectors are huge, or the sneaker community is a huge influence that makes billions of dollars for these companies, and trust me, they don't want to lose that. So it is important, and you should voice your opinion whether you enjoy the shoe or you don't enjoy the shoe. But anyhow, with that said, most of you already know the quality was very good on these. Try to snatch them up for retail if you can. If you can't, oh well, pay a little bit extra, nothing crazy, at least for now. back in the day, I don't recall, fiending over the white Maroon sixes. I was always a fan of them, but I was never, I remember at the time I loved the white and blue, the infrared, the white and infrared, and the black infrared. The Maroons were always like, I didn't see too many people on the street with them, but they were hot, but it wasn't like the colorway that I really yearned for. And whether you're just collecting for the colorways that you really wanted as a kid, or you're trying to collect the set, either or is gonna work. I recommend picking them up. But if you're just collecting for the ones that the colorways that you think are just the best, because I mean, let's be honest, $220 a shoe is expensive, then then hold out. But anyhow, next part of the video, guys, I'm going to show you what they look like on your feet. All right, everyone, got to see what they look like on your feet. Of course, the OG box, that magical box that used to come out the back of these sneaker stores, and you would look at them and be like, oh, somebody's getting a special treat. Somebody's getting some Jordans. It's they did a great job on that. Lately, I've been purchasing the drop front boxes because I want to see my shoes and I want easy access. I don't want to take out a box and have 20,000 boxes falling on top of me. So the drop front boxes have been replacing the original boxes, and I just deconstruct them, fold them up, and put them away. So, but with these boxes, it's a little bit tougher to do that. So I try to keep my Jordan boxes, keep my Jordans in the Jordan boxes. But I think I'm going to change over to that as well, figure out how to store them. But anyhow, that's the video, guys. Would love to hear your feedback, your comments on what you think of them, or did you pick them up? Are you waiting for other colorways with the Nike Air? And anyway, stay tuned for more videos.